Hello, and welcome to this video on the suspense account. Here we have a question from the June 22 paper, and it's paper 1, to do with suspense account and errors. So let's go through the question then. Ross is completing his trial balance, which does not balance. A suspense account is opened, and the following errors are discovered. So we've got 3 errors to look at. We'll look at each one in turn. So the first one is rent payable of £7,600 have been correctly entered in the bank account, but credited to the rent payable account. So what I've done on my workings on the right hand side over here, I've done a little rent account, and I've done exactly what it says. It says £7,600 have been credited to the rent account. Now rent is an actually expense, so rent payable is an expense, so it should not be on the credit side. So I've got to correct that now. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to exclude it from the rent account. So it's going to be 7,600 on the debit side. Now, because the other entry is done correct in the bank account, it then must go to the suspense account. So I now go to my suspense account on the left, and on the credit side, I put the £7,600. So I'll put it in red so you can follow it. And the details will be rent. This is actually rent payable, so I'll put in rent payable to make it a bit clearer. So again, on my rent T account over here, I'll put payable. So what we've done here is we've got rid of the incorrect entry. Now it should be on the debit side, so now I'm going to debit it on the rent payable account. So 7,600. That will now make it correct. And again, that will go to the suspense account because the other side of the transaction was correctly entered in the bank account. So debit rent payable and credit suspense account, again with 7,600. And the details will be rent payable. So the rent account now is correct. It's got £7,600 on the debit side. Point 2, discount received of £2,400 have been correctly entered in the receivables ledger account, but omitted from the discount received account. So I've got a discount received account just here on the right in my workings. It's been omitted from it, so now it's been left out. So I'm going to put it in there. So £2,400 discount received as the income side. So I've got on the credit side £2,400. Put that in red so you can follow it. That's the correction. And again, because the other side of the entry is correctly in the receivables ledger account, this again has to go to the suspense account. So now I go to the suspense account and put it on the opposite side. And the amount then will be 2,400. And the details will be discount received. So now the discount received account is correct as well. The third one, we've got drawings of £3,500 have been correctly entered in the bank account, but credited to the wages account. So here I've got my wages account, a credit of £3,500. Now drawings should not be a credit on the wages account. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of that £3,500. So to cancel it out, I'm going to debit £3,500. Now it's correctly being treated in the, let me go back to the question, in a bank account. So again, that £3,500 correction is going to go to the suspense account. So you debit wages, which means on the suspense account, I'm going to credit by £3,500, and the details will be wages. So now that wages account is correct now, we've cleared out the incorrect £3,500 on the credit side. Now it says is £3,000 of drawings, sorry, £3,500 of drawings. So I go to my drawings account. Now, drawings is on the debit side, so I'm going to put £3,500 in drawings. That's the correction to go in drawings. Again, the bank entry is correct, so it then goes to the suspense account. So your debit drawings at 3,500. We're going to credit the suspense account with 3,500. And the details will be drawings. Now you will notice that the suspense account now does not balance. Now it says in the question, prepare Ross's suspense account to correct the errors, clearly showing the opening balance. Now the opening balance will be the difference between the credit side and the debit side. So the credit side is larger than the debit side, so the opening balance will go on the debit side. So I'm going to total up my credit side. I get 22,200. Just put in the lines. So my debit side must total the same amount. That's going to be 22,200, which means then the opening balance will be the 22,200, take away the £2,400 at the top. So the opening balance will be £19,800. So there's a solution to the June 2022 paper 1, question 13 on suspense account and errors. I hope you found it useful, and I look forward to seeing you on my next video. Take care then. Bye-bye.